Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we've got a little frozen breakfast product review for you, or I guess it could be a lunch thing.
Yeah.
I looked at it as a breakfast thing, but yeah, it could be lunch. Either way, this is the Hillshire Farm Ciabatta Deli sandwiches with chipotle aioli, turkey and bacon, oven roasted turkey, cheese, hickory smoked bacon, and chipotle aioli on a ciabatta roll. Crispy in the air fryer. So you get two 5.37 ounce sandwiches in here for $6.49 at Target, I believe I picked this up at. That makes it about $3.25 per sandwich.
It's interesting that they're doing something like this because it's kind of like a premium deli meat sandwich.
Yeah.
It's good to have options other than like your usual breakfast items, you know, like sausage and stuff like that.
That is true. And I did make this in the air fryer. Now, I was hella skeptical because I was like, what's gonna happen here? It actually turned out, at least from touching and feeling it right now, it turned out fine. Like the bread was crispy whenever I took it out. Like it didn't get like, because I thought that the cheese and everything was just gonna like melt off everywhere.
Yeah.
It didn't. So it turned out all right.
Now, this is interesting though. It's like a premium kind of thing you would expect to find at like, what do you call it? Starbucks?
Yeah,
you know?
it does look reminiscent of a Starbucks sandwich.
Yeah.
Now, what I like is that it's got a flavored sauce on it.
Yeah.
I like that they didn't just give us like meat and cheese on a bun.
Me too. And I like the box, the presentation on the box. It looks like it really sticks out. It looks interesting.
It smells good too.
Yeah, it does smell good.
And
I like the bacon on there too.
The bread still seems pillowy on the inside too, which
honestly,
hopefully is good.
If you gave this to me, I would never know
that it was a frozen sandwich.
No.
This does not look like your typical frozen like breakfast sandwich type situation.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up again, thumbs down when we're not. So for me, this is thumbs down. So with that being said, here's the thing. If you are someone who shops at, or would you say shop or eat at Panera Bread or Starbucks, I think this would be right up your alley. I think this is designed for that type of clientele. I'm actually impressed with this because, like I said before the break, if you gave this to me, I would never know visually that it's frozen. Now that I ate it, I still would not know. Because you know how it is with a lot of frozen stuff. Once you heat it up, it just doesn't taste right. You know, like it was frozen. With this, I would never know. Now, my issue is I actually liked the ciabatta, the turkey, the bacon, like everything about it. I just didn't like the sauce. I thought the sauce was, for me, boring. Look, with stuff like this, I usually put mustard on it. I love mustard, right? So, yeah, so you could be like, well, why don't you just buy this and put mustard on it? Like, dude, come on. I'm just gonna...
that's a bridge too far.
That's just too much, you know? Look, we're judging based just on this, right? Like not altering it and stuff like that. No, I wouldn't buy this. But I actually think, like I said, I'm impressed with how after the air fryer, it still tastes like I couldn't tell that it was frozen. So I'm curious to try some of their other stuff. But just as is, because of the aioli, it's not as flavorful as it could be for me. So because of that, thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending a super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
Alrighty, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs. Hold on, I'd just like to know, whenever you say you mean that it's for the Starbucks and Panera person, in what way do you mean that? Do you mean like you could never aspire to be, you know, a Starbucks?
I feel like they like sandwiches that are very bland, you know? That's what I think it is. They like bland, because it's like more, they sacrifice taste for health, you know, like, oh, it's low calorie or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so they'll eat the most bland sandwiches.
For me, it's gonna be a thumbs up. I actually really enjoyed this. And I was thinking while I was eating that this is very much like a Starbucks Panera vibe. Like it doesn't feel like your typical frozen sandwich that you make at home, because look, especially the breakfasty type ones where it's like an English muffin or a biscuit or something, and you reheat that and then you look at it and it looks like a sad, depressed little sandwich and you're like, what have I done here? This came out looking like a supermodel compared to those.
It did.
So, I mean, like, it really does not give frozen sandwich vibes. And there's a decent amount of meat on here.
Yeah, there is.
Because at first I was like, you know, is it really that much, you know? But actually eating it and sinking your teeth into it, there's quite a large, like, bolt of meat. And then you also have the bacon on there, plus the cheese, and there was a decent amount of cheese too. Now, I didn't say on the front, but it was provolone cheese, which I do like provolone cheese. Now, I really liked the aioli. I don't get bland vibes from it, but I mean, it wasn't like the spiciest thing. It wasn't the most intensely flavored, but to me it was a good balance because then I could still taste the flavor of the bacon and the cheese and the turkey.
By the way, I was thinking as I was eating this, the Starbucks Panera crew, they're gonna be like, ooh, that Chipotle aioli is spicy. You gotta be careful with that one.
You know what this actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if you are working in an office or something and you want to like have the appearance that you're going to Starbucks every morning or Panera because you want to like keep up with the, you know, the other little bees in the office, you know, you could get this, have it in your freezer, wrap it up in a little freaking Starbucks thing. Nobody would ever have to know. Listen, I think that this is a good sandwich. The bread turned out fantastic. You would never know that it had previously been frozen.
Totally agree.
Like everything was well executed with this.
The bacon was good.
And props to that. The bacon wasn't like stringy or soggy. It all worked out fine. And so I've got to give them props for it. And I think it's a really versatile sandwich.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.